Hey, hey, that was funny as fuck. Hey, was that loud enough? Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Let's Keep It a Bug podcast. We're back. Episode 69, of course.
Of course.
Usual. Nice.
Hey, I know Rudy's trying to update us, and I just don't listen to nothing he has to say.
Oh, yeah, it's episode 95. I don't know.
Episode 69 of the number one greatest basketball podcast that's not a basketball podcast on Twitch that doesn't rely on an NBA player to carry the show.
We are an advanced stat. That's essentially what Omar's trying to say.
We are the person.
Basically, we are dead ass Mike D'Antoni and Brian Colangelo. Hey, if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that follow button. That's on YouTube. That's on Twitch. That's on Amazon. That's on wherever you go. But if you're on Apple Music, make sure you leave a 5-star review. Make sure you leave a 5-star review. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, 5. If there was a 6-star review, I'd ask for 6, but make sure you leave a 5-star review on the podcast, man. If you're watching this on the Twitch live stream, you see the sub goal. Is it right there?
The bar's right there.
The bar's right there?
The mysterious bar. The mysterious bar.
The bar is higher. You see what I'm saying?
It literally is literally at the top. It's literally at the top.
We need y'all to smash that bar. No, go ahead and subscribe, man. The reason why we took a break, I'm not going to lie, we all went job hunting. Yeah. We all went job hunting. I came back with something. I know Damo's got some promising things. B-Souls, how did your job hunt go?
It went all right.
Okay. Sage, how did your job hunt go?
I'm here, ain't I? That shit was terrible. I didn't get anything. I applied everywhere. I applied more than all of you. Nobody wanted my black ass. So it's like, fuck this country, bruh.
Well, with that being said, we need money, so if y'all don't subscribe, we can't make this podcast possible. Subscribe, man. Subscribe. That's all I really got to say. Damo, how was your break?
Break was good, man. Did a lot of different stuff.
You did.
A lot of changes. Yeah.
Definitely did.
A lot of changes, man.
What are some of the changes? What?
For one, I got engaged. I proposed to my fiance.
Hey, round of applause! Round of applause! Daddy Damo!
No, Daddy Hubby.
Hubby Damo is crazy.
Y'all are wild.
No more.
Daddy Hubby. That's crazy.
He is no longer in the streets. Oh yeah.
I am in the house. I am not outside.
Damo in the house, man.
We indoors
with the blinds closed. I don't even want to see what's going on.
You can't even see what's going on.
Good. I don't care what y'all kids doing outside. Stay off my yard, you know?
Hey, how was it? How was it on a serious tip? Because I know that's a big question to ask somebody.
Oh, yeah. I was nervous as hell. I wasn't too nervous, but that's just something you still never know, you know. And I didn't do it in a public atmosphere because, you know, I've grown up around females. I know a lot of females, and the one thing they always say is they hate to be in public and embarrass a guy, so they'll say yeah out of pressure, you know, but they really don't want to do it. So I made sure we were secluded and everything like that. And I just popped the question and she said yes. So we're on that path.
Well, listen, congratulations, my boy. That's a big milestone. Especially for you and everybody involved, your fiance, the soon to be, all that. So congratulations.
Appreciate it.
What a role model.
Huh?
Oh.
I don't know what's going on.
Mr. Bitches himself. We heard you on vacay. I know you look a little sleepy. You're jet lagged and all that. B-Souls, how was your break? You know,
it was good, man. It was a vacation. You feel what I'm saying?
It was
just me and my girl. Went to Disney World.
You rented out Disney World on some like D-Wade, Kevin Hart shit?
The whole thing. The castle. You see the castle they see? We were on there. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
3K a night like it's New York City. You see what I'm saying? Hey. No, I'm just kidding.
That's why I say that's why we can't get paid.
Oh
man, we One thing you don't do is bring your girl around that man. That boy will take her to Disney World and make her world. Oh my god. Bro gonna have her riding a roller coaster out there swimming
and then the roller coaster. You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
hey,
dreams coming true. Oh man.
No, it was good though, but I can never live in Florida, bro. Like that's what I realized after that week.
Damn.
It's either 90 degrees scorching hot or like 70 degrees downpouring rain. Like there's no in between. And that shit was annoying as fuck, bro. That shit was annoying as fuck.
Mickey Mouse State. Damn.
Yeah. I can't.
Oh, Mickey Mouse State.
Mickey Mouse State is wild.
That's good. I hope you got some head at the top of the roller coasters. Sage.
That's an experience.
How was your break?
Right, like that is kind of nuts. She is talented.
I try
before the drop too.
Yeah, she's talented.
Right as you get to the top, it just I tried to skip past that. Sage, how was your break? I know we might not have anything as extravagant as Bezos and Damo. How was your break?
Man, as a normal human being, I kind of just sat there, did like 1 or 2 videos. I ain't do shit. It's kind of sad. I tried to do some shit, but I ain't do shit. I just honestly don't know, cap. I've been figuring out how to go places by my lonesome, bro. Like I realized like it's some shit that my friend group they just not trying to do. And it's no trying to drag them. So I've been trying to figure out shit that I'm interested in. I went to an art show, went to a car show, but I got bored of that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a car nigga, I guess. And like I would try to go to a party. I ain't there yet. I ain't gonna cap. I went to a party. That shit, I couldn't do it. I walked out that bitch because I'm like, I ain't know nobody. But trying to learn what I could do on my lonesome type shit.
Okay.
You went to a party by yourself. You was a brave man. Fuck that.
I don't give a fuck. I ain't give a fuck.
You was brave.
You went to a party by yourself. That is wild. Did you know someone when you got there?
I went to the party by myself.
I did find somebody I knew.
Okay, I'm about to say you just
yeah.
I got the invite.
Yeah, right. But hey, Young, this brings up a question, and this is not gonna be a topic for real. But which is more depressing? Me and my squad had an argument over this like shit. Mm-hmm. Bowling alone, just straight up regular day bowling alone, or dining in alone on Valentine's Day. Think about it.
You shouldn't go out on Valentine's Day by yourself. I'm
about to say that's just
y'all got Valentine's Day
to be judged. That's just asking to be judged.
Ooh, okay,
but I will say this. Bowling alone, the only way it's not sad is if you're good.
Yeah.
Good,
you can't hit 50. You can't go. You can't get past 50.
But if you trash bowling alone, that's low key more sad. That's low key more sad.
Motherfucker pulling tens alone.
Bro, Dom, imagine that nigga start jumping because he got a spare. Oh.
Hey, I was just gonna say the same thing. Imagine he roll it and then look to the side. Yes, strike, right? Strike. And waiting for somebody to make eye contact. That's nasty.
Oh my God.
Listen. Eating by yourself on Valentine's Day, at the bare minimum, we adults. So we know, niggas be single. Everybody ain't for everybody. It's a process. Going bowling by yourself, yeah, you might run into a couple of it is high school teenagers in there having first dates and going out with you are gonna be judged by a bunch of 16-year-olds, nigga. That is not fun.
They look up at your score, they're like, oh, he alone, he must be a dog. They look at your score, see 58. Oh my God.
Nigga, you going on somebody TikTok, nigga. Like
the only way that makes sense is if you're like training. If you're like training for an event or some shit, okay, gotta get my reps in.
Nah, bro.
You're going there, ass cheeks.
I was trying to tell him, I said, bowling alone is different. I don't care.
And if you got the gutters up in you ass, you might as well just
5 gutters.
Bro, if you're a grown man with the gutters up, nigga, leave.
Damn,
just leave. Walk the fuck out. You're a grown man with gutters up, nigga. What?
And a 6-pound ball down, still ass.
Little pink ass ball. You can't even put it in. You can't even put your whole thing. You got fucking Kamehameha that shit.
You know those plastic slides they have for kids that you literally just aim. Imagine using one of those alone, bro.
And you're still ass.
And you're still ass.
And the pins half
Still
the size. They can make the pins small too. Oh my.
With that being said, I'm glad you're out there discovering yourself, getting to know your body and everything like that. I like that.
Why'd you say it like that?
I'm just saying, that's what you did. I'm just saying that's what you did. You did that. You definitely discovered your body.
Back shots.
No.
Stop back there.
Can't even cut this out, man. What's going on?
Listen, my break.
Yeah, I'm about to say, how was your break, man? How was your break? It was your birthday, like literally the day after we took a break. How was it?
It was cool. It was cool. I went to a wedding and everything like that. Saw some love. And school started, which, boy, I hate going to downtown Atlanta every single day of the week. I don't know how people have jobs like in the actual city. Annoying as hell. But other than that, my break was pretty chill. I did get some videos out, or uploaded, not posted yet, but.
So they're unlisted. They're unlisted type shit.
They're unlisted. That's unlisted thumbnail, description, all that. Tuesday, we back to dropping.
Why Tuesday though? Why Tuesday? What's special about Tuesday?
I feel like I don't want to drop on Monday because AMP might drop on Monday. I don't know. So
okay.
I don't want to drop at the same time. I can't confirm nor deny that, but that's how my break was. Starting to get back healthy or whatever. I'm starting to play basketball again. I'm ass, but we knew that. So,
see your TikTok been popping, man.
You pulling up on Nick Bridge?
Hell no. Somebody, hey, listen. Where I was today, and I don't got the shirt on. I was at the park today, and I scored on him one time, I think, and I said, man, people just dead keep smacking me in the face, and one of the dudes was like, yo, you got to say names. You can't just keep saying that, y'all. I said, my man is smacking me in the face. His first thing was, hey, bro, this ain't even my sport. I box. So what's going on? What we trying to do?
This ain't even my sport. I box.
That nigga, bro.
Now,
ain't gonna lie, the impact is crazy.
That's a menace.
Now, mind you, I don't even have nothing. And he starts going off. He's like, man, your breath stink, your hairline receding, and you like 30, man, and I box. So what you trying to do?
What the fuck?
I did proceed to score like the next 4 points on him. And somebody's got
the footage, so they're gonna see. Oh, never mind. Y'all go.
Look at this non-hooping ass nigga. Hey, look at this non-hooping.
I thought you were stat padding, Omar. I thought you were stat padding, bro. I thought he said next 4 points.
What did he do?
Motherfucker scored back-to-back buckets and started bragging.
Let me say this is 2-1, but I scored the next like 4 points. I might have assisted on one of them, but it gets real quiet. And then I say something. I say something. I can't remember what he said. What I said. He says, "Bro, what's going on, bro? Like we box. Like we can lead this. We can lead this park. Like I can box." With all that being said, Nick Bridge is a menace, bro. We never actually got into boxing. That was dumb. That was dumb. That's all I gotta say about that.
Wait, what's up with this like public, I guess, Twitter score you and Don be having about not NBA basketball, like basketball YouTube, man. We can start off with that. Might as well. What's up with that, bro? What's up with that?
John go.
It's just two differences in personalities on the court. Like, for example, like he said, he was on the court, man, start talking about boxing. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna just score the next 4 points. Not me. You want to talk about boxing? Shit, put the glove. Where the gloves at? What we talking about? Like, okay, please. I am a multi-sport athlete. I love boxing. I love MMA. So I hope you know how to do more than just box, buddy. But that's my thing. You know, Omar has his own feelings about what the pickup basketball community is on YouTube. I got my own thing, you know.
But what were the opinions? Because I honestly wasn't keeping up with the saga, you know.
My thing is, and just like today when I had this experience, to me, there's a difference between trash talk and you just taking it out of pocket. So you can say, okay, you suck, man. You a hack. I got you locked up. That's good trash talk. All that about your game. I don't know how you jump from, man, my man is fouling me to I box, bro. So what's really going on? We can lead this. And proceeds to NBA for the rest of the game. I kid you not. He is clenching his fist, face guarding me. And I'm not no knockdown shooter. I'm not running off no screens. The fact that he's clenching his fist, face guarding me. You're not even trying to play basketball no more. You're getting cooked and you're just trying to look for a fight. That's weird to me, bro.
That's half of pickup basketball in the park. Unless you're going to 24, even at 24-hour fitness, it really ain't too safe. But unless you going to like a group of people that you know, unless you got like 10 niggas you know all meeting up the hoop and y'all about to run 4s or 5s together, if you playing with randoms, you run that risk, especially if you running somewhere that you not from. If I go to Georgia right now, I'll link up with y'all, whatever, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck that, bro. I feel like go play some hoops. Yo, Omar, where's the best court at? He tell me a good court, and I go out there. I know I'm going out there with the intentions. A, I know my attitude. B, I know niggas have nigga moments. Therefore, if me, I'm a trash talker. I go out there with the mindset of I trash talk already. Therefore, that's not for a lot of people. People are automatically going to go from we playing ball to we boxing because they can't trash talk. There's no middle ground. There are people that can go from we playing ball and trash talking. That's fine. And there's people that can just be humble and be non-toxic and just, oh man, my man fouled me. Whatever, bro. It's basketball and keep playing. There are people that can do that. And there's also Negroes like Omar just dealt with. Nah, fuck that. I don't need a hoop, bro. I box. Like, after you hear that right there, I go straight Nick Britz mode. Nigga, it's straight. Okay, bet. We're toxic. Because there's no coming back from that. Because now you have to look over your shoulder every single play because you don't know what this nigga is about to do. You done made it. Once he brings up putting hands on you, the whole game, it's not just a game no more. It's way more extracurricular. And now you got to watch out for that. Now you can either be the person that tries to score 4 straight points and be that bold. Like, you could be that person. Or you could be the, hey, guess what? You box? Shit, let's see if you box. Because at that point, I'll call your bluff. Oh, we box, shit gets squashed, then we keep hooping. You're not boxing twice. It's prison rules. After you get the spot, it's over.
You're not boxing twice. It's crazy.
You not, bro. You box one time.
Just like my dog, gang.
You box at the park one time. You're not boxing that nigga again. It's a wrap. Win or lose, draw. You niggas is done. Like, it's back to basketball after y'all box. Or you call his bluff, and now he like a bitch in front of his friends.
I think, that's the other funny thing. And I know we talk about this specific incident, but the next game, like his own teammate was calling him a bitch, and it was, he didn't say nothing. He ain't hey, and I'm on the sideline because we ended up losing that game. I'm on the sidelines. I said, now be careful, because I know the dude, his teammate. I said, now be careful, bro, because he boxed. So you need to relax. You need to watch yourself. I just don't, it's me personally. That line, and mind you, the people that jump to that stuff, I know they ain't got nothing going on with their lives. They don't got nothing to lose. Like, they could care less. And mind you, he probably wasn't going to box me. Like, there's a 95%, really 98% chance he wasn't going to box me. But I'm trying to play basketball. Like, I'm dead trying to get better. I feel like I suck right now. I'm trying to play myself into basketball shape. I don't got time to be, hey, I box, bro. So what we really trying to do about this? Keep playing. I'm finna bust your ass now. I'm about to turn up. Yeah. Like,
I mean, I can tell you now from the fact that you scored 4 straight points or scored 3 and assisted on 1, and he ain't box you after that. That nigga ain't really want to box.
He ain't want to box.
That's literally all I was gonna say. So I ain't gonna talk at all.
Like I knew for a fact he was one of those. You could have called his bluff, and it would have been real bad for him because
his man's would have jumped you. His man's would have jumped you because he weren't going to swing, bro. He went, bro. My hands is registered, bro. I can't.
My hands is registered.
His man's, bro. I'm not talking out of like situation. I'm talking out of fact, my nigga.
Yeah, that's experience.
I literally was Omar in a situation. I shot a 3 in a nigga eye. That nigga said, "Yeah, nah, bro." And I said, "Whoa, what's wrong?"
Yeah, nah, bro, it's hilarious.
Because he was giving everybody buckets, and I was supposed to be the scrub on the court type shit. I ain't gonna count. I was supposed to be the layup, and I was out there cooking his ass. This nigga was pissed. His man's like, everybody was like, "Oh, he giving you buckets?" Giving his ass work. That nigga was pissed. Pushed me one time. I said, "Whoa, we feisty today." He got pissed at that. So I must go on laughing at this shit. And I don't know who his friend group is in the gym, but now everybody's not playing. In the recreation center, nobody's playing. They're just watching me and this nigga talk shit because we're going full court now. Kid you not. He blocked my layup. Yeah. I get the ball back, run around, hit the shoot the corner 3. Bang. That nigga said, "Nah, bro." He pushed the shit out of me. And I said, whoa. We real feisty. He said, "Nah, I'm not playing with you, bro. You're not playing with you, bro." And they did not foul. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't about to see. I ain't about to lie. It got very rambunctious and yeah, it got crazy because it wasn't just me rambunctious. It was not just me and him fighting, bro. That shit got out of hand. That shit got way out of hand.
Y'all seen the Malice in the Palace? Everybody seen the Malice in the Palace, right? Y'all see how that started with just, Ron Artest hard foul, and he's just like, you know what? I don't want no smoke. Nah, I'm good. You see how Ben Wallace literally was on go the moment he was unhappy? That's me. Basically. There literally one like that. It's a wrap. There's no reeling back, because the moment somebody put their hands on me and it's non-basketball related, we're not playing basketball no more. I'm sorry. As a man, there's certain levels to this to where you just don't cross a certain line. Once you take it off of the basketball trail, we're not hooping them. Okay, so you don't want to hoop no more? Let's see if you really don't want to hoop no more.
I think that's after that. We share that. We share that though, Damo. We do share that because at the end of the day, like, we're all grown men. I would hope that we have lives outside of park basketball. We ain't playing for nothing and nothing like that. So when you decide to take it out of this realm that is park basketball, because again, I'm not gonna lie, I think me and Damo the same. Then I'm coming out trash talking 9 times out of 10. I'm just saying slick stuff, like it's just continuous, nonstop. Also, let me be in shape. I'm talking up and down the court the whole game. I will not shut up. Yeah, if anybody know me in real life, I don't shut up no way. So, but with that being said, it's still within the confines of basketball. Like, and it's even gonna be funny. Like, people gonna think it's funny. Like, it's just trash talk. Like, it's nothing crazy. When you decide to take it outside the confines of basketball, that's when it gets like crazy to me. But then I got to remember to the little nigga that wanted to box today, listen, I'm living your life's dreams.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Oh, man.
We ain't get into that conversation at the park, but I'm dead living your life's dreams. You have nothing going on. I need you to clock in and clock out tomorrow. Okay. Because you the reason why I got to wait 45 minutes to get my number 2 at Chick-fil-A. Okay. I just need you to be on time. Oh my God. I need you to listen. And I done been at Chick-fil-A. I need you to walk that walk, go clock in on time and get your little fake play money up, and make my sandwich hot and fresh.
Get him some Polynesian. Get him some Polynesian sauce.
Man. Give me all the sauces. I ain't even gonna use them. And I'm gonna send you back each time too. I want you to get one sauce, come back, get the other sauce, come back.
Yeah, that's almost toxic, bro.
I live your dream life, so I don't know what to tell you.
No, talk to that nigga.
This man Omar, he had to get that off his chest.
No, and I was gonna go there today, but my conscience, the niggas that my friends at the park, hey, chill, because they know. I'll say it. Mm-hmm. This mouth don't stop. Pause. But
I'm all for saying that one human is a better human being than another. I'm all for it. Yeah. I don't care. I'm like, bro, I'm a better human than you. What happens now?
I live your dream life. But anyway, with that being said, we don't got no differences on that. The only difference, we ain't really got no differences. I think after having this conversation, me and Damo on the same page. When you just take it out of basketball, that's the difference. Is Damo's gonna want to take it there with you. And to me, it's ignorant. I just don't. I don't have time.
I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, my middle name is Ignorance, and I come from the ancestry of nigga moments. Okay, trust and believe. Christ. I am with all the fuck shit they not with is inherently in me times 40, nigga. Okay, nigga can times 10. Nigga, fuck you.
Wait. So, Dom, I got a question for you there.
What's up?
This is literally like on the Bible. The last time I went to hoop with my boys, this happened. I'm gonna just put, what if it was you instead of my boy? You chilling, right? You just dubbed somebody in a 1-on-1. His man's come up, he want to play you. He called next or whatever, right? And you got the ball in your hand. And you're like, nah, I'm tired or whatever. Like, for whatever reason, you just don't want to play. That nigga take the ball out your hand and start shooting around with it. And you're like, all right, I'm about to leave. Let me get my ball back. And then nigga keep shooting. You swinging?
First of all, let me tell you something right now. If I got my ball, if it's my ball in my hand,
he just said,
and I got it, and a nigga walk up to me on some, nah, give me that. At the moment you snatch my ball, if I don't swing, I'm at least hoping you prepared to put your guard up. I don't want to catch you that off. Hey, my nigga, look, give me my ball back, or it's about to be a problem. The moment you got your first shot off, on your head, nigga. Like, there's no.
The second the ball was taken, he didn't get a shot up. I lied.
The second the ball was taken, hey, my nigga, look, fuck the bullshit, nigga. Give me my ball back, or we got a problem. You shoot, that is you telling me we got a problem. From there, like there's no there's no in between. Fuck that shit.
They was trying to say because he had, I don't know if that was his girl or entourage. They was trying to say, nah, he just trying to get you to play. Chill. That nigga did not care.
This nigga said his entourage.
That nigga did not care.
You definitely gonna get me to play. You gonna get me to play with these goddamn hands, nigga.
Sage just said was that I don't know if that was his entourage. He talking about his girlfriend being his entourage.
Bro, he had like 3. I ain't gonna do him like that. Actually, never mind.
That's tough.
But nah, I was like, what the fuck? Like it was like 3 girls. He does that all the time. Like apparently they go to this court all the time. He does that all the time. He just trying to get you to play. That nigga did not care.
I'm telling you, you're gonna get me to play a whole different sport. Like my buddy said, this ain't even my sport. Look, you're gonna get me to play MMA 2021. Nigga, we not playing basketball no more. I'll tell you that much.
Yes,
but I want to say where me and Omar really, I guess, disagree with, I guess it was from a content standpoint.
Yeah, that's really what I was asking.
Like, yeah, like a guy like, it's not so much of our beliefs on pickup basketball, it's more so guys like Nick Britz, K Showtime. That's another dude I've been seeing recently in the toxic realm of pickup basketball. From what I got from our back and forth, Omar he's like, that's just ignorance being displayed, and you got people just profiting off going to hoods and playing ignorant basketball. And I get where he's coming from with that. And it's one thing if you're like for me, people like, I'm not gonna say ball is life, but people who just don't give off that energy. So like Frigga. Frigga's a perfect example. Frigga never tries to get toxic. He's never trying to be the one to fight people, all that. Mm-hmm. So Frigga just coming out one day, he'd be like, yeah, we going in the trenches. And then he magically trying to fight everybody. And then, you get some videos popping up after the fact. He's just like, hey, yeah, you look, it was just for cameras. I don't want no problems, blah, blah, blah. Then I'm gonna be like, yo, that's a fucking issue. Stop it. But a nigga like Nick, I've been watching Nick for a minute. Now, I'm not saying what Nick does is 100% just like fine. Like that nigga does be extra sometimes. Cool.
That whole squad.
Yeah, sometimes. No. Sometimes he's extra. Other times, the niggas he's playing against do be asking for that shit. And I'm all a believer in if a nigga takes it there, nigga, I'm there with you. Fuck is you talking about? Like,
okay,
all right, we're there.
I think it's edited like that though, to where it makes it seem like they're antagonizing the fights. Low key, I do.
I mean, I would believe that depending on how it was, like how videos are edited. Like I watched a lot of Nick videos. Like I watched the one today of him playing Frigga, and he was wilding on Frigga.
You got notice on, don't you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, that's like he's one of the only, I don't have notice on.
You know the gang? Hey, you know the gang, though?
Who won that one? Who won that one, Damo?
He won, but it wasn't Nick? Nick's team won, but it wasn't like he busted Frigg's ass. Like Frigg was holding his own. Frigg was doing Nick dirty, honestly. But my thing is, I would get it if it was clearly edited and chopped up to a way all the time to where it was like you couldn't tell what was going on. And yeah, they do have some cuts between plays, but for the most part, from what I've seen when shit gets toxic, it's not cut up that way. Like you can see signs from when the play happens or when something happens, and then niggas get toxic. I've watched it. I've legit watched damn near all this shit happen all the time. Like I watch a lot of Nick fucking basketball videos. Same thing with Ball is Life. I watch Nick, Ball is Life, the mostly team East Coast. I don't watch West Coast like that. The niggas ain't really like not that nice to me. But the East Coast squad, sometimes the down South squad. Who else? And yeah, that's really it for real. But what?
I'm looking at the preview of this video right now. It's a clip where they're holding one dude's shirt up. They're hemming him up.
Carlos hit him. Yeah.
And Carlos slapped him.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they were. I told you they was wild in this one. Like this video, they were out there bugging. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, this one they were bugging. But every video, like niggas is making it seem like Nick is just out here being a menace every video. That's not the case. Nick isn't a menace every video. Niggas be want to take it there, and he's not Frigga. Frigga's not gonna go there with you. Nick, all them extra niggas, they're gonna go there with you, and I'm all for that. But they do step across the line, like sometimes, like they do. It's like 60-40, 60% not their fault. a strong Russell Westbrook 40% they fault.
It sounds like you want to say 45. Bro.
This man, he always does this for 2 seasons. A straight point guard every time.
I'm dead looking at them hold this man up. And then they saying, Carlos, slap this nigga. It looks like they saying, Carlos, come slap
They're
this
not
nigga.
saying Carlos slap this. All right.
Imagine Carlos is walking up. Oh, okay.
No way.
I ain't gonna lie, Carlos is a puppet, bro. I ain't gonna.
Okay.
Yo. Matter of fact. Somebody clip this. Somebody in chat clip this and send it to Nick because I want him to be mad at me so we can play. Yo, Carlos is a bum. That big ass nigga Chris. He's solid, but his hands is fucking made of paper mache. We can squabble anytime. He's a bitch. And Chauncey's cool. Nick is straight. That Muhammad dude, I think his name is Muhammad with the fucking beard. He's fucking awful. Bezos could beat him in the shootout. That nigga's trash. No offense, Bezos.
Wait, hold on.
But that nigga's trash.
Wait.
I'm about to say. What you
now, Buckaroo? Bezos.
Yeah, somebody clip that, send that to them because they love all the hate comments,
bro.
They love all the hate comments and they get back at me. So get back.
You being the insult of that.
That's crazy. Look at that back.
You said even Bezos could beat him in a shootout?
Dang, that's tough.
Bezos has been on record saying he's not even a hooper. That's my thing, though. Bezos says he's not a hooper, though.
He's a hooper, man.
I just say my place house bores D out. If you take that as me saying I'm not a hooper.
So Bezos, so you a bucket, and Dom saying you not a bucket is what I'm hearing.
All I'm saying is play back Patreon. The footage is there. I'm just saying.
This nigga trying to promote. Listen, with that being said, Bezos, since we back, give me 2 words, man. Give me 2 words.
Let's see.
Let's see if I'm rusty.
Let's do Twitch and ants.
Twitch and ants. I mean, that's a little easy. We can go ants crawling on your body. You can't really see them, and they're really creepy, so they make you twitch or whatever, try to get them off. But I think I'm gonna go a different way. Ants have antennas, right, coming out of their head or whatever, and with those antennas, they send signals for communication. Okay, you know what else sends signals for communication? The internet. You see what I'm saying? Wi-Fi through the signals off the router, and those signals would tell you that you need to subscribe to the Keep It a Buck podcast via Twitch. You see what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button, man. I hate to do a shameless plug again, but subscribe. There's a lot of y'all in here. Subscribe. That's what I got.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Don't rate that one. Listen. I just had to get the shameless plug.
Real quick, the alerts this stream aren't working for some reason. The chat isn't on the screen for some reason. Chat, so just bear with us. I'll try to fix it next pod. I don't really know what's going on, but
we love y'all. Speaking of terrible connections and ass things, I don't know how I'm transitioning this. How did we feel about Donda? Who listened to it? Who thinks it's ass? Who thinks it's mid? Who thinks it's...
Oh, damn.
I ain't listened to it yet.
It's ass, Damo. Don't even worry about listening to it.
I think it's great. I think it's great.
I take no one's opinions on Kanye music until I listen to it. Kanye's my favorite rapper.
You see my wallpaper, right? You see my wallpaper, right?
It's definitely good. It's definitely good. People calling it mid. I think people calling it mid because it's 26 songs. I think that's probably my biggest issue with it as well. 2 hour music, especially nowadays, is just, it's not gonna cut it for some people, but it's definitely not bad. There's some songs that are forgettable, I would say, but that's only because you're listening to 2 straight hours of Kanye West. And there's literally songs that are part 1s and 2s with the same beat. So hell, there's a 10-minute song. So
I feel like when it comes to a lot of Kanye's music, there's a lot of focus on production. Like when you listen to, like, let's say Lil Baby, like his flow just stands out. Like that's really what you're listening for. But like with Kanye, it's kind of hard to, it's not as easily digestible on the first listen, especially. So I feel like that's the reason why a lot of people call it mid on first listen. But shit, I was calling it mid. Like that first fucking live stream he did on Apple Music in that either All-Star Team Up or the green room chat we have or locker room chat. I was like, bro, this sounded kind of mid. I ain't gonna lie. But
coming from Kanye in training on Instagram. That shit was ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, and maybe it's because it's the first listen to, and I wasn't even really. I go into things now with Kanye not even expecting anything, so I don't get disappointed based off of like my expectations. But just listening to it, a lot of forgettableness. Maybe the biases were coming in based off of other people's biases, like on Twitter and stuff like that. I personally don't listen to albums when they first come out. So this was like, we're on a podcast, we gotta talk about it. But I just, for as big as a Kanye fan I am, I don't find myself going back to this. Now, Fabio Foreign, though.
Who the fuck cares about that? Bro, so when you're listening to, so as a Kanye fan, like, what are you, so when Kanye drops an album now, what are your expectations? Let me ask that.
Zero. I don't have.
So you went there with no expectations and you say it was mid.
Blind. Now, also, mind you, I did go to the listening party, so that might be still my thing. But I literally go into it, and I think this is a little bit hard. I take that back. I went to the listening party, and some of these songs I've had for a minute. Like, they came out a while ago, and they were just reference tracks or whatever, so I kind of heard what they were. But you should also, I hate doing that. I hate hearing reference tracks, and I hate hearing like TikTok snippets. Because when you go to the song from like a TikTok snippet or a reference track and it doesn't sound the same, but you really fell in love with that TikTok snippet or whatever. I think that's what it was for me.
That's the reason why I don't watch trailers when it comes to like upcoming movies. It's just I don't want to go into movies with any sort of expectations. Also, like watching movie reviews after the fact. Like, I don't want to watch a movie, enjoy it, watch a review, and then like reevaluate my fucking experience and be like, yeah, it was kind of mid when I legitimately enjoyed it.
That should be hurt. That should be hurt. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you like something and then some dweeb on the internet says they didn't like it for X, Y, and Z, then you'd be like, you know what? Now I didn't like it. That's wild, bro. Like, nah, man.
I think what he's saying though is like, because I've done this before too. I won't lie. When I'm watching a movie and I enjoy it, and then I go watch a review, and they start picking apart, especially like obvious plot holes, I'd be like, they're right. There's some obvious plot holes, and if I'm being the real me, I can't just keep this movie this high because of those obvious plot holes.
See, with me, when it comes to movies, at least, I'm already super, I'm not gonna say judgmental, but it's hard watching movies with me because I'm one of those people within like the first 30 minutes, 15 minutes, depending on how the writing is, I know where the fuck the movie's going. So for me, what I look for in movies is thoroughly just, does it entertain me and does it keep my interest? If it does those two things, I'm straight. I can give a fuck about a plot hole. I can care less about how shitty some actor was or how bad some CGI was here or there. Like, at that point, it don't fucking matter. Because if I'm entertained, I'm entertained. If I'm interested to see what happens, I'm interested to see what happens. With music, on the other hand, I have had that issue where it was like, I thought a project was fucking ass. Then I heard some reviews and I was like, all right, maybe I need to go listen to it again because maybe I'm tripping. Or I thought, yo, this shit was fire. And then niggas just talking about, bruh, tracks 1 through 12 was redundant as fuck. And then I think about it, I'm like, damn, tracks 1 through 12 was redundant as fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and listen. So I can see that. I do get it. It's just me. I love, depending on the movie, I could watch the trailer. Like action movies, I don't watch trailers because they're gonna put all the good parts in the trailer. I don't watch scary movies, so I can give a fuck about that. And I love watching movie reviews and like film breakdowns and shit like that. Like, shout out to New Rockstars, shameless plug. I love watching film breakdowns of especially like shit with hella Easter eggs and shit I definitely wouldn't notice. It's just, I don't know. Everybody's different.
Did y'all see my hot take? Did y'all see my hot take on Twitter today?
But or like asked them.
This might be the wrong panel to bring this up because I feel like I'm gonna lose this battle. But I said, so when are we gonna stop lying and accept the fact that J. Cole isn't on the level of Kendrick, Drake, or Kanye right now?
Oh yeah.
So you was out here hot taking on Twitter.
I'm glad someone brought it up because I was just talking about it with my boys. J. Cole is the one legend in rap that for whatever reason other legendary fan bases just go at and they just dog that nigga. I swear. Cole fans don't be going on Kendrick. Cole fans don't go on Drake. Cole fans don't go on Ye, Jay, none of them niggas. But you ask any one of those fan bases, a majority, I'm not going to say all, but yeah, man, it's up for Cole, bro. Every time. Like, I kid you not, I know 5 Kanye fans in the group chat. They was all spamming how offseason was great, A week before Donda dropped, but like during the time span between the first live stream and today, obviously, kid you not, someone was like, offseason kind of mid. Nigga, you just said that shit was no skips for 3 months straight, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Even with this tweet, I know for a fact that I enjoyed the offseason, still listen to it. I'm not even saying J. Cole's ass. But when the reason I just brought up that tweet was because I feel like when it comes to these, like the big 4, really, J. Cole, Kendrick, Drake, and Kanye, for this dude, I feel like for some reason, I feel like Cole has the least amount of expectations. For some reason, is that?
It's called light skin privilege. I'm not gonna lie, he's ass.
J. Cole?
Cap. So is Drake ass too?
He get light skin privilege too. He get the pass. I ain't gonna lie.
Wow.
Come on.
Niggas just don't like North Carolina rappers.
That nigga Drake has.
I like the baby.
I get it.
Drake literally has more misses than
I get it. Niggas just don't like rappers from North Carolina. It's all right.
Bro,
just say that.
It doesn't make sense.
Say that.
Wait, who else is from North Carolina? Who else is from North Carolina?
Drake.
The baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Of the big 4, Drake probably has like 2 of the 3 worst. 2 of the 3 worst projects. Out of all their projects, Drake probably has 2 of the 3 worst projects.
I don't know. This Jesus is King. I mean, not this Jesus is King, but this Donda shit ass. I might have to listen to it. I might have to listen to it differently. And again, I rushed to listen to it. I put it on my phone. I'm gonna listen to it through some speakers and I'm gonna listen to it through some headphones. Again, people, I was waking up this morning. Oh my God, this isn't the album of the year. This is the album of the lifetime.
It was Davis. Just say it's Davis, bro. Davis is going crazy on the timeline.
I just don't. And mind you, my thing is like Davis and Davis kid level age people or whatever didn't even grow up on like Kanye from back in the day. And I might sound like an old head, but I'm in the green room earlier this morning, like with the reaction, and somebody was like, well, I said, people don't even know Kanye West's production discography. Y'all Google this right now. Somebody was like, oh, snap. He produced for Alicia Keys. He made You Don't Know My Name. And I was like, bro, come on, bro. That means you don't know a goddamn thing about Kanye West at all. You probably started listening to 808s and Heartbreaks or My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Just do your history, do your research. So maybe that's I ain't even looking at it in the totality. I feel like this is worse than Jesus is King, to be honest with you.
Dang,
so, man.
Dang.
I was just confused too. And I mean, I take this as the 5-year-old take, but people that do the J. Cole is boring thing. Like,
yes, people
out there, bitch. This is a guy's dream. This is a guy's dream. That's more lit than. Come on, bro. Come on. This nigga Kanye is out there preaching and niggas, and people pulling the boring cards. Stop it.
You know what's crazy?
Stop.
And it's wild because I think Kendrick is boring, and I know I'm the minority.
That's what I'm saying. We're pulling the boring card.
I think like, Kendrick's boring. And niggas is like, Kendrick's a part of the fucking big 4.
Boring. It's amazing.
Mid. That shit is mid.
But if we're going to do the boring thing.
Wait, Dom, you actually think To Pimp a Butterfly is mid?
Is mid. To Pimp a Butterfly is mid. What? Okay. Fucking Damn was skippable. There was a lot of skippables on Damn, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Cole doesn't have the worst of the big 4.
This is wild.
Really look at it, he has nowhere near the worst projects. The only argument is For Your Eyes Only. And For Your Eyes Only has arguably his best song of all time because For Your Eyes Only is a great song. It has Deja Vu on it. Ville Mentality. It does have Phone Close. Phone Close is trash. but like that's the only one that's arguable. The other 4 Cole albums, including if you count some as mixtapes, they're nowhere near the bottom.
So we can all agree that Kendrick is ass, right?
I'm not gonna say Kendrick is ass, I don't think, but I'm just not. I've never been a big Kendrick fan. Now I will say, I'm a North Carolinian. I do have Carolina bias. I grew up listening to more J. Cole, just like when I moved to Cali, everyone there grew up they came up on listening to Kendrick. So I understand it. It's literally same two peas in a fucking pod. One's East Coast, one's West Coast.
I got Jordan
Them
Lucas,
niggas
bro.
on the
Massachusetts sucks, bro.
Massachusetts in the building, huh? Jordan Lucas is y'all Kendrick and Cole. That's wild. But it's like them two are literally the same. They're the same level of nigga. They're just on different coasts. And niggas love to say how much better one is than the other. I think they're on the. They're literally the same. They're on Mount Rushmore together. No one's head bigger. This Omar, you're okay, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. The reason why I don't like Jordan Lucas Bezos is because he grabbed a white boy and said, "Do you want to say nigger? I'll pay you to say nigger."
He didn't even say it.
I'm just saying. That's what
I think Jordan Lucas is fake woke, but that's
I don't like Jordan Lucas either. So.
I think Jordan Lucas is the definition of fake woke.
Bezos' favorite rapper is Token, bro.
Stop. Not Token.
Bezos' favorite rapper is Token, bro. That's Massachusetts finest, bro. Token, big Token.
That's wild because he actually has a case. That's a tough.
He does have a case. That's the wild thing, bro. I heard him make one song with all J. Cole beats, and I was like, yo, he's probably the best rapper Massachusetts ever produced. That's probably the best mass rapper.
That's the best rapper out of New England. Fuck Massachusetts, New England.
Rapper out the mass, bro.
He called me Big Toe. Come make this
Big Toe.
Big Toe, bro. Oh my.
Hey, speaking of other ignorance, because that Kanye shit is a bunch of ignorance. We missed it during our hiatus. There were a lot of people collecting crates and dead trying to climb the crate ladder. And I swear to God, I seen like 3 people die. Some broken necks and some back spasms. Bezos, did you ever find crates? Because I know you hit the group message saying you want to do the crate challenge in Disney World.
No, it didn't. First of all, that's a straight up lie. 2, I did not find crates. However, I did see that TikTok banned crate challenge videos.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if it's official, but I heard about it.
Oh, Damo, how do you feel about
from the grapevine?
Bro, that shit was so fucking stupid. Was it entertaining? No. Did it make sense? No. Was it safe? No. Niggas is out here, and oh my God, Atlanta was the worst. Atlanta by far had the worst one I've ever fucking seen. Niggas had a whole hood Olympics, brought out the entire city to one park, had cops there shutting it down. I'm like, bruh, niggas is climbing crates and not even being safe about it. You watch 10 videos of niggas get wobbly, fall, crack their back, neck, all that shit on these crates. No one thinks, all right, let's put these up and put shit on the side, or let's try to be safe about it. Nothing. If niggas trying to be safe, all right, I might budget. Niggas just out there like, nah, bro, put this shit on the street, my nigga. Crates on the street. We outside, bitch. And then die, nigga. Like one girl, I seen one person legitimately die on Twitter, and I was just sitting there looking like,
when she fell on her head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the fact that I have to ask which one is wild.
You know what's wild? The fact I don't even feel bad. It's like, bruh, the dangers of doing this. I don't feel bad for you at all. And that's the sad part, is witnessing somebody die from a stupid challenge and not caring. It's just like, scroll.
Oh, man.
Like, I don't, that's tough.
I think that's part of a bigger problem than the crate challenge.
Yeah, that's being portrayed on social media as a whole different topic.
No, but for the box crate challenge was the pinnacle of boredom this year. Like, that's the pinnacle of boredom. Like, we're at this is that time of the year where there's no NBA. NFL is just getting started. Summer's like right at the tail end. School is about to start. 2K and out. We've been waiting for Kanye and Drake to drop. You know what I'm saying? There's just nothing going on. Madden sucks. There's nothing going on, and motherfuckers are just bored. So they said, let me stack some crates in a pyramid-like fashion, climb up it, climb down. That's gonna be the trend. That's gonna be the trend of the week. That's what happened. That shit is wild.
That's how boring the fucking Olympics was. Niggas was like, bro, we gonna make a hood of it. Fuck this shit.
Quick side note. I heard Madden was like the worst game with all the glitches that they have going on.
Man, Madden.
Oh, you can't even play defense. I heard you can't. Yeah, I heard you can't play defense on that shit. I heard defense busted.
Yeah, my boys is all kiki and haha because I ain't gonna lie. I'm losing. It's RNG against them niggas, and they know for years I'm like that nigga in the squad at Madden, bro. So they all on my dick and shit. And I'm like, bro, you literally are just throwing streaks and somehow your player's 20 yards open. And
that's what I heard.
I had a deep zone there, bro. You can't do contains unless you spread the D line now. They've added shit without telling people shit. It's bad. There's butt fumble animations for running backs. I on my mother's life today, I lost the game because I caught a pick at the 1. I ran the ball, get from the 1 yard line. My running back runs into my center. Now, an NFL running back running into an NFL center, you think they like push him, get some distance. No, he fell on his ass and got touched in the end zone.
I heard the zone animation, just zone logic or whatever. It's just
zone logic. They anchor off the snap. So all you have to do in this Madden is if they don't contain, which is hard to make it work rather than do. They don't contain, your quarterback's at 80 speed up. You just roll out right, roll out left. Whoever is doing a crosser or a corner is wide open. I kid you not. My friend literally trolled me today and ran 7 plays, and he was just like, "Yeah, bro, it's up for this game."
You know what's crazy?
And I was like, "It's up for this game."
I didn't want to take it here. I don't understand how video games get worse from a gameplay perspective. Is it because they try to put too much into the game? But like low key, there's been a pinnacle of every single video game from a gameplay perspective, from like a functionality, brain perspective, like the way that the AI thinks or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then it seems like they just take steps backward.
They try to make it more advanced. They try to make it more advanced, and it just doesn't work out the way they do. And then with the development cycle, I ain't gonna lie, 1 year isn't enough for these fucking games, bro. With how advanced they're trying to make it, one year isn't enough. Like GTA has deadass spent 8 years and counting on their next game. Like Red Dead Redemption took years to make. Skyrim still hasn't had a sequel, but these fucking sports companies, because of the revenue that it's generating, they just make it every year. Like Assassin's Creed was the same thing. When they tried to make that shit a year by year thing, shit just became ass.
Went downhill. Yeah. It's crazy because these games, these games, like you were talking about, like GTAs, Red Deads, even when they do take all this time, those games still drop with glitches and shit. So even when they take their time for that long, them shits still aren't perfect. And Assassin's Creed, everybody can tell you, the games were better when they were spaced out. Once they started dropping them like Call of Duty, this shit literally plummeted so fast in a quality standpoint and in a fun standpoint. So yeah, they got to do something about that shit.
I 100% agree with that sentiment. Again, to debrief it, maybe this is the hot take, but I can't play GTA 5 no more. It's been 6 years. Can't do it. Like I went from middle school to graduating college. Can't do it. But I still recognize that that's arguably the greatest game of all time. Like considering what you can do, how you can do it, there's no limitation. Like, bro, that in the
longevity,
it's
the money,
it's the GOAT. Yeah. It's legitimately arguably the GOAT. Mm-hmm. And you look at how they designed that game, and then you take a game like 2K or Madden, where it's like, dude, every time they try to implement a new game mode or something, they sacrifice something. It's like a tug and pull. It's never just adding anything. Like 2K, I guarantee you, like, fuck it, let's stick on Madden. Madden, they got rid of all the one-on-one animations. I kid you not, it's just who got triangle at a luckier spot. It's like 5 animations in the game, and it's up. And oh man, I honestly just forgot my second because just thinking about Madden right now.
I feel like the way that consoles are going, and again, I didn't mean for this to be a big point, but the way that consoles are developing, and the machines that they are becoming, because I'm an old head, I remember what the NES and the 64 and the PlayStation 1, like I remember what those were and what they could do. To see where they become now, I agree with you. So it can't be all right, every single year we put this out and expect to, for it to be good. Their developers must get paid hand over fist. But I feel like, honestly, if they found a 2K that worked even a little bit, you still got to fix some bugs or whatever, and just updated teams, kept the team updates going, maybe dropped some new layouts or skins, kept the DLC really, really good, and just worked on the game continuously. I feel like that's a better system than trying to put out a new game every single time.
You just reminded me of what I wanted to say. That's the second problem, especially with these sports games, hell, even shooters. Their testers are not good at the game. Splitgate is the last game that I can think of, if y'all know what Splitgate is, where the developers are all like top 500 or something. Like they're all amazing at the game, and the game's great, but and it has like few glitches and shit. But if you got a casual motherfucker, hell, even if you got me, and I think I'm cold at 2K, you get me to test out 2K, I'm gonna find a couple of glitches and shit. If you get Ronnie 2K to test out 2K, he's not gonna find nothing because he sucks. So then when a guy like Joe Knows gets 2K or 2K leaguers get 2K, and they can just, oh, this is cheese. And now the game's broken. And you never knew the game was broken. But because you had bots testing the game, it's common sense.
Well, another thing that derailed, at least 2K from what I noticed, because I'm a 2K nigga. Madden, I've always been there with Madden. Call of Duty suffers from this, but it's way more manageable on Call of Duty. You're just used to it on Call of Duty, honestly, because that's an older game. So niggas been doing it a lot longer, so niggas just got used to it. YouTubers fucking ruined 2K. Like, the fact that niggas like Joe Knows would find a way to break the game, and then it's a rush for clout and rush for numbers. So it's like, oh, nah, I gotta drop this video on breaking the game. This move is breaking the game. And now Joe Knows got the highest view video because he done showed y'all how to break the game in the first week. So now it's like the next nigga's like, fuck that. When the patch come out, I gotta find the next one. And now you got niggas just finding ways to break the game and drop it on YouTube. Everybody's using the same builds. Everybody got the same clothes. Everybody got the same tattoos. It's like, it's not fun no more. Like, niggas are trying to be original. I get it. It's only so much you can do. But I would much rather have niggas at least accidentally make the same build or same type of player than niggas deliberately go on the internet. Oh, now what's the best build on 2K22 this year?
Man, Dom.
Oh yeah, a lock shot. Oh yeah, we out here. Now Dom, you got 25,000 fucking lock shots.
Dom, remember 2K15, fool?
Oh yeah, bro.
Demigod Aldridge jump shot. Oh my
bro, God. Aristocrat himself legit shut down the summer, and that's how you know 2K don't give a fuck, because once they realized niggas was buying VC to upgrade these demigods, they didn't patch it. And niggas want to say, oh, the game was just late into. Bro, it's been plenty of 2Ks where glitches came out in the summertime and they still patched them because it was VC glitches, gameplay glitches. It was a detriment to the game. They patched it. 2K15, them demigods didn't get patched because it was making 2K money. Everybody could do it. Fun. It made the. I ain't gonna lie. I had 2 of them. My man's had about 3. It was mad fun. Don't get me wrong. But it was just wild that you could break the game to the point to where you got a 7-foot player with all the badges, all the animations, everything's a 99.
Same animations too. The Harden step back, crossover 3, behind the back 6. Oh my!
But also, I think a big problem as well, on top of the development cycle, is the fact that we're talking about these games, and I think the common denominator, these are games that are trying to be, they're trying to replicate real life in some sort of way. They're trying to replicate real life in some sort of way. They're trying to be simulation. And because of that, as gamers, we're going to compare it to what actually happens in real life. And it's always going to undercut it. Until we get to that level of technology, it's not going to live up to those standards. And to code real life shit, like real life physics, is just, there's going to be a lot of glitches when it comes to that. As opposed to making a game like fucking Among Us. Like, come on, bro. Like the logic needed there is so simple. You can even go to like Fortnite, Valorant, where they just accept that this shit is not real life. We're trying to make a video game, a balanced game, and that's it. 2K, they're trying to replicate real life and trying to, make advancements to the technology, and that just makes it harder for everyone.
Whose fault is that? Is that the developer's fault? Is that 2K's fault, or is that the demands from the consumer? Because they're the ones that kept trying to get ultra realistic. I don't think anybody had any issues with dribble animations and, let's say, like I don't know, NBA Live 09. That's them continuously year after year saying, oh, okay, we're going to get more realistic. This is more like a Curry move. This is more like a Steph move. This is more like a Harden step back move, even to the point where they're saying you can get this player's animation. Because if I'm not mistaken, there was a time where it wasn't X player's animation. Mm-hmm. It was step back number 1, step back number 2, step back number 3. It was never the James Harden step back, the Luka step back, or whatever the case may be. I also feel like, I mean, yeah, people do gotta. Was that? I might be a little bit wrong on that. That's what I'm saying.
For live, I mean, I played both growing up. Like I've been playing 2K since 2K3. 2K's always done it. There's always been player-based animations on 2K since back in the day. Everybody, certain like star players always had their own animations. Like there's always been events called a dunk package. There's always been a Kobe dunk package, AI step back, AI crossover. There's always been that in 2K. So 2K's always done that.
What about live?
Now live on the other hand, yeah, I know live had jump shots. I don't know about like dribble packages. I want to say the dribble packages were like bare bones. I don't think it was more player specific.
But that's what I'm saying. When they started to get to this point where they were like, okay, let's get ultra specific. Yeah. But then I will also say, right, like Biso said, they worked on this game up until the release date, which for this year is September 10th. And then they say to their people, okay, well, from September 10th to about December 15th or whatever, I'm just giving some random arbitrary dates. We can work on 2K22 or whatever, but we've got to quick, fast, in a hurry start working on 2K23 because it's coming out. I think part of the other reason is they don't work with the actual YouTubers. They don't work with the game breakers. Not saying that the game breakers would find stuff. Actually, I will say that they would find stuff faster than these other developers because obviously that's what's happening right now. When you got a game coming out and YouTubers get it 2 days before or whatever, they got the connections or whatever to get it 2 days before. And you're telling me within those 2 days they're finding breaks for the game? They need to start partnering up with them.
There was a video of Hank the Tank shooting full court shots in the prelude, greening them. And I'm just like, nobody found that out. Like nobody found this out.
They be bringing devs that specialize in Call of Duty and fucking Forza playing 2K. Like, all right, tell me what's wrong with the game. And niggas be playing a play now game. Score ends up being 22-5, and they don't
know how to bounce pass.
Oh no, that feel good. That feels straight. That feels straight. Like, no, this shit is a problem. I
feel like what Omar said. To what Omar said, I feel like back in 2K9, 2K10, there was a clear level of improvement that they could still do in terms of graphics. But I think after 2K15, it's like, bro, do what you want with 16. The graphics. 16 maybe. 16, 15, 16 around there. It's like, bro, the graphics are good enough. Let's just focus on gameplay. Let's just focus on making this fun or more realistic, wherever you want to take it. Let's just make this a good video game at this point. Like the graphics are there.
That's the problem though. They got to this point where they were, I guess, trying to do both. But then say, all right, we can put a pause on gameplay because these machines can handle so much more from a visual perspective. And TVs as well. TVs are also becoming better. So let's try to push the limits graphically without focusing on the gameplay. But if that's the case, I feel like they could have did that. And that's for video games across the board. I feel like specifically for any video game, there's a specific year where you could say, hey, from a gameplay perspective, this is perfect. This is perfect. Now, graphically, push this to the limits. Introduce new guns or something like that. Introduce new basketballs or something like that. But messing with the gameplay, trying to make it more realistic, at the end of the day, it's a video game. When, like Biso said, when you try to get into those real animations that a human can do, trying to make it as human as possible, you're going to mess up. I code from time to time. But anyway.
I'm with Omar 100% because they slowed the game down. I'm not going on a tangent, but that 2K's religiously gotten slower because they're trying to make it more realistic. They're trying to make it to where you can't cross over as fast, do behind the backs as fast, and it's made the game so slow and boring. And they could be more creative.
Yeah, when Next Gen came around, that was my biggest problem because playing 360 PS3, everything seemed so like jerky, fast. I guess. Yeah, it was just
fast and everything. Yeah, and get on the court and it's so slow.
Yeah, and then I see next gen footage. And then I see like next gen 2K14 footage, and graphically, it's on point. You know what I'm saying? LeBron looks like LeBron, but everyone just looks like they're like fucking sliding on the court. It looks like I'm watching fucking hockey. I ain't gonna lie. Until I got used to it after like 16 and 17, because that's when I eventually saved up for a PS4. Until I got used to it, I was like, bro, everyone literally looks like they're sliding. Like what's going on? But
I mean, you know what's going to be the revolution in at least sports gaming, right? That's coming up. I'm going to put y'all on game now because hopefully, if the consumers do this right, we can fix the market. 2K is starting. They're going to make an arcade football game for the NFL pretty soon. I forget which year. Is it 22 or 23? Whichever. They're going to make an arcade style because, you know, they still don't have the rights to do sim football because Madden bought that. But the thing is, if they make an arcade football game that's fun, and us as consumers, we buy that, and that's pushed ahead of the Madden, that is either A, going to force Madden to be better, or it's going to put EA in a position where they're like, because you know it's a copycat market. Everybody just does whatever seems successful. Battle Royale got popular. Everybody made a fucking VR game. Fortnite got dope being free. Everything starts dropping for fucking free. EA sees 2K take over with the arcade style, the more fun style, and they're like, you know what? Fuck, let's try to make sim games because we suck at that, no matter what the fucking sport is, unless it's FIFA or fucking NHL. Like, who the fuck plays those? Fuck trying to do that. Let's bring back street ball. Let's bring back arcade basketball and take that market from 2K because there's no competition in the basketball market, just like there's no competition in the football market. If they see there's competition in the football market, they'll be like, bet, we got a shot to challenge the basketball market. They make an arcade basketball game. We go to that instead of 2K. They bring back NBA Streets Volume 4 drop, wherever the fuck it is. Like, God, please let that shit drop. But they drop that, just make it online. That's it. I don't need no my player. I don't need no fucking legend of the court.
I'm about to say, I don't need Dr. J on the cover, bro.
Nobody cares about being a legend anymore.
I don't care about none of that. Just let me play street ball with my friends online, either head-to-head or 3v3. That's all we want.
That's a fact, yeah.
We straight. You buy that game, now 2K is like, all right, bet. We either gonna make 2K better or niggas ain't feeling simulation no more. We gonna go arcade. And now we have a whole new fucking market of sports games. And it's less anime. I mean, it's gonna be animation based, but you're not gonna care because you're jumping like NBA.
You're gonna have different expectations. You're gonna have different expectations.
It's gonna be different. It's a whole different time.
Mm-hmm. Ultimately, before we move on, honestly, I think what Beasley mentioned with the whole, it just takes more now because these machines can do more. If everyone took the GTA approach, I don't think anyone would be happy because the games would be perfect. And you know, perfect in a sense, but just if you had 5 years to work on a basketball game, you just updated rosters. I think that would be fantastic. Shout out to the 106 in the chat. Hey, shout out to the 106 watching. If y'all are new to this and true to this, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. If you're listening to this on Apple, please leave that 5-star review, not 3.5, not 4. Leave a 5-star review. We're gonna start reading some of those 5-star reviews. But ultimately, what I would say is 2K are some losers. Speaking of other losers,
Jake Paul.
I don't think we got into this, but did Sha'Carri Richardson race while we were on break?
She did.
I don't know when that bitch came last. Oh man,
I think with the groans. With that being said, I think she raced. Sha'Carri Richardson, for those that don't know, young athlete from Louisiana.
Look at Dom.
Young athlete from Louisiana. They were hyping her up hella crazy. She couldn't make the Olympics because she got caught smoking weed. Okay, failed a drug test. Her mom died. I'm out. Let me paint the picture. Mm-hmm. But there was a race. I don't know what the race was at World Championship. I don't know what the race was they did right after the Olympics, but it was the essentially everyone that raced in the Olympics in the 100-meter, and they just plopped in Sha'Carri Richardson. So the Jamaicans were in there. There were people from all over the world, and Sha'Carri Richardson represented the U.S.
And she was dead last by
She was not second, third, or fourth. She was dead last. I mean, smoked. Low key, not even trying to be funny. She looked like she should not have been out there. She looked like a child racing grown women. She looked like, I'm not gonna, she looked hell out of place. She looked like a child racing a cheetah. So with that being said, after that, let me paint the picture too. They interviewed her. I've never seen them interview somebody that comes in 9th place. And then she goes on a Twitter liking spree. I don't know if people forget that we can see her likes of tweets that clowned the Jamaicans who smoked her. Sage, how did you feel about Sha'Carri Richardson getting smoked like that ganja?
I didn't know about the like tweets, but that honestly, as you could prompt that as weirdo, I just prompt that to her personality based off of her interview. But shit, man, that was cringe to see. That was cringe to see. It was because it's like you wanted her to do so well, and it's like, okay, you didn't win. The shit happened. You probably weren't in the best form. Whatever, cool. We've seen you run faster, literally. Cool. Shorty came in dead. Like Omar saying she was out of place. It's very accurate. If you see the race, it's just like, holy shit. It's like I'm out that motherfucker running with them. And I think I'm a fast dude. I'm not an Olympic specialist. Like oh man, that was bad. I'm being so serious. One of my boys run track, and he said on that race specifically, he was legit faster than her. And he's like,
let me while we have this brief pause, let me read one of the tweets. And mind you can go on her likes. This is Twitter. And when you like stuff, it pops back on people's feed that follow you. Mm-hmm. This is just one of the tweets that she liked talking about the Jamaican people. Somebody tweets out, "Not y'all Jamaicans still talking shit when y'all got to walk barefoot to your coconut stand every day for a living."
Oh, no, that's wild. That's wild. Holy shit. I did not know about that.
And I think this is this is like a day after the whole situation. This is a day after the whole situation. So I mean, does that? How do we?
Like I said, all right. So I gotta admit, again, that's probably due to competitive nature, but simultaneously, Sha'Carri, man. Well, why do people not know how to log out, bro? Just log out, bro. Get out of, bro. Stop, bro. Fuck.
Sage is one of the rare people that actually logs out of apps.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, close your fucking app, and if that's not good enough, bro, log the fuck out, bro, before you do something dumb, bro. Like, before you tweet some, oh my god, bro.
I wish we got an actual person who like does track and field. Do any of y'all actually done track and field?
My boy talked about it like a motherfucker. That's the only I ran it when I was a kid. That shit don't count. But like, my boy legitimately runs track to this day, and he was just like, yeah, man, she started off trash. You could tell some wasn't right. I'm legitimately like, I mean, I know I'm a guy, but like the fact that I was legitimately probably 3 steps ahead of her that time is crazy. And I'm just like,
but do you think there's like and this is just a genuine question, was there like a rust, and I don't even know if Sage knows this, but was there like a rustiness factor into it?
He didn't go that deep, but he said it's probably, if you tense up, it's up. He said, him personally at least, if he comes in there a bit nervous, that affects your physical body. And when we're talking about tenths of seconds, it'll make you look bad. So
she lost seconds. She lost by seconds.
She got lost bad. Exactly. So I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I'd love to call him, but I mean, he probably sleep type shit. But
man,
Damo, how do you feel about Miss They call her on Twitter Miss Last and Furious.
Last and Furious.
That is the best name I've ever heard in my life. Let me tell you something. Unlike these niggas making excuses for this rusty motherfucker, she got smoked.
She got smoked.
She got burnt.
She got smoked.
Fuck tensing up. Fuck being nervous.
Hey.
Bitch, you got burnt by better running. You're running in a straight line. This is what you do.
Oh.
I fail to believe that her time being banned or suspended, she ain't ran a fucking lick. She ain't just sat in the house smoking. This bitch was at her local track running the goddamn muck all over the place. Probably smoking all the local high schoolers thinking she was still fast. And when they put you against some real runners, you got dusted, bitch. That's all that fucking matters. Ain't amount of weave, ain't amount of fucking nails saving you from looking like the scrub that you are. Niggas sat here and rode for you. And then you go out there and not only do you go last, but you go last and talk shit about the motherfuckers that outdid you fairly. Like, that's terrible. That's a terrible look on us. We rode for you. Niggas had your back, and you do this to us? You could have came in third. You could have came in fourth. Your ass coming last?
Dead last. Not just I was laughing.
American man. What?
That nigga, he said like a disappointed father. Like, how did you?
I am too. Low key. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, how did you do this to us?
That's why you see.
How do you do
like? Now I'm going hard, but that shit hurt, bro.
How do you do this to niggas? Niggas held you down when everybody was out here. When white America was looking you in your face, talking about some you shouldn't run. We was sitting here chanting, "Let that bitch go. Let her weed fly." And this bitch gonna fly in last. Get the fuck out of here. You should be banned from the sport.
That shit trash.
Fuck out of here, man.
Have a heart.
The coconut stand shit is.
I'm not gonna lie. I had to get off camera because I didn't want to be a brand risk. But let me.
Let's keep it a brand.
All I gotta say is, I think first of all, this is what happens when you big folks up. And I don't care what folks say, we always bring it back to basketball. But even LeBron being some level of success is tremendous with the level of like battery they put in his back when he first came into the league. Mm-hmm. We put the biggest battery. I mean, Nike commercials had Twitter going up for her. Not even that. I don't know if y'all saw any of the tweets before, but she was out here liking homophobic tweets and everything like this before. But people even look past that. You can't be homophobic and a loser.
Fact.
Homophobic and a loser. So she could have had a choice of one or the other. Like Damo said, she could have came in third place. And I also think like track, boxing, these are some of the greatest sports ever. Because you can't, in basketball, you can look to your left, look to your right. Football, look to your left, look to your right. You can blame somebody. All she can blame is that dusty weed. And the dust is picking up from all the people in front of her. I ain't never see somebody get smoked like that eighth that she smoked to cope with her mom's death. I ain't even trying to be funny.
Oh my
God. She went out there, spent all her VC on goddamn accessories and got burnt.
Hey, she wanted to be FloJo so bad. She wanted the nails and she was I'm saying my own standard. Man, I seen more commercials for her than any men's U.S. basketball player this year. And she didn't even go to the Olympics.
She was looking she was looking like 2013 Carmelo Anthony out there with them accessories, bro. Holy shit.
Motherfucker had the weave, the fucking sleeve, the nails,
the double sleeves. Don't forget the double.
I tried not to be toxic, but she needed Gatorade boost, bro. Like she went to the wrong stand. She went to the wrong stand.
She went to Swags before she upgraded her attributes, bro. That shit crazy. Bro.
Not Swags.
She had the Doc's haircuts.
Wow.
That nigga paid $3,000 for the Doc's green. She nails and shit. Oh,
she dead ass. Then goes on to say in the interview, "I'm not done. This ain't my last race." I know them people at the U.S. Olympic people was like, "Who gonna tell her?" Because I can tell her. It's your I don't know what she
must be smoking weed again.
Oh, you must be high. But I just that Sha'Carri Richardson.
I don't even hate her like that. It's like I'm not as smart as y'all, but damn, like when I'm really thinking about it, for that, it was bad. It was bad.
Man, you went out there. You could have came second to last, and that'd have been better than it. You was the last place. Niggas caped for you,
and we
rode for you. That hurts.
Not Domo though.
The fact that. Oh no, not me. I was out there like, man, this bitch knew the rules. See, y'all see the light.
I didn't say that.
Actually, yeah, the whole pod was kind of on the same page with them.
We were basically like, we know, for those who didn't see it, we were basically like, should we? Yes, it's stupid, but in an NBA, NFL, bro, come on.
Yeah, there's rules. You know the rules. There's rules.
You know the rules.
I'll say outside of the weed smoking, we were still like, not if we were openly rooting for her, but we was like, oh yeah, okay, come on now, beat him or whatever, but
right.
Not last. Not
dead last.
And they had her so hyped up. Mind you, this is track. They was asking the winners, the Jamaicans, because I think the Jamaicans came in first, second, and third, all three of them. I think it's Shelly Ann Price or let me not butcher their names, but she had so much clout. They even asked her about
Sha'Carri.
Shawty in the last place. She was like, huh?
That's wild. Yeah. We were expecting like when Jordan came back, you know what I'm saying, got eliminated his second round to the Magic. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a little rusty. They can get him back next year. Imagine if Jordan came back, just averaged 5 points a game and didn't make the playoffs. That's what happened.
and then in the finals, the winner of the finals MVP, they say, Jordan wasn't here. Hakeem will be like,
Facts.
Okay.
We know you had a historic year, but how do you feel about Jordan coming back and not making the playoffs in the East?
That's wild because I know it's a joke, but that was the year like they were like the 6th seed and beat like a bunch of fucking 55-win teams.
And then for them asking about Michael Jordan, he'd be like, I don't.
The fuck?
He
fuck out my face.
Y'all want to talk about how hard I don't understand. But I guess since we're
asking Clyde Drexler about Jordan.
Hey, Clyde.
We know you got your first ring. Came pretty late in your career. How do you feel that you didn't get to do it against Jordan? Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck.
A lot of people think he's the GOAT, though, Clyde. Really?
He would literally say, did MJ make the playoffs? What the fuck? What are we talking about right now? Why are we talking about this?
Didn't make the playoffs, man. I think it was a bit rusty, Clyde.
He was rusty.
Crazy.
What you got going on, Clyde?
In other sports news, Wordy dropped this topic. It's speculation. It's speculation, but LaMelo Ball, 19 years old, spotted hanging out with his 32-year-old Instagram model girlfriend, Anna Montana.
Anna Montana? What the fuck?
Wait.
Anna Montana.
That's what I have written down.
Research.
So there. I'm reading Wordu's words verbatim. Twitter praised the basketball gods. The golden child Melo doesn't end up like PJ Washington. Should NBA relationship classes be taught more frequently to players? Let me let y'all know. Wordu hates women. All right, that's what.
And that's coming from Mr. I don't date girls with good relationships with their dad, bro. That's why.
Holy shit!
What you gonna do with them? But how do we feel about Melo dating a 32-year-old?
I don't care. I mean, there's a consent age, and they're both consensual adults. So
PJ Washington gotta be pissed.
What does Anna Montana look like?
This ain't her because this ain't Anna Montana. This is somebody named Anna Monroe. I don't know who this is.
Her real name is Annalika Chavez.
Annalika Chavez.
I ain't gonna lie. Let me not.
She looked like every other bitch. I'm not gonna lie. She looked like every other
Instagram modelly.
Yeah.
Wait.
Instagram modelly.
Anna Montana.
What the fuck, y'all? Annalika Chavez. Where the fuck y'all find this bitch at?
Nigga, type in ANA Montana.
Oh, there it is.
I was putting two N's.
Oh, she's bad.
Yeah, like the textbook definition of Instagram model.
Bezos, you said what? She's what?
She's bad. I don't know what to tell you. You know my take on the 10 out of 10. Fake boobs. But if it's the best in the game, they're 10s. You see what I'm saying?
But it's not the best in the game, though.
It's up there, bro.
It's really not.
She's dropping 35 a game, bro.
Bro, first of all, you're not dropping 35. Bezos, do you not know how to... Bro, the fake boobs look disgusting when it doesn't match the proportions of how your natural body is. There's no reason to get a fake ass if your legs don't match the ass. Like, that's wild. You shouldn't inflate a Barbie doll in the hips. That's just my opinion. The titties don't look right. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
This is an L. I'm sorry.
Why are her thighs bigger than her calves?
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I mean.
I'm sorry.
You're telling me if y'all saw her on in real life, you guys wouldn't?
If I seen her in real life, I'd be like, okay. Like I like my women proportional. Like I like my women realistic. I don't like these Build-A-Bear bitches. Okay, that's not That's not what I like.
Build-A-Bear bitches is hilarious.
These bitches be out here with the same player build, same player models, a bunch of slash and play.
The auto-generated Toy Story thoughts don't matter. It's just keep it being. The auto-generated Toy Story thoughts, they don't matter.
So the
they really don't. Like that's not. It's not for me. You could have did so much better. He could have kept fucking Tiana Trump at that point. Like, what's the point of letting that go for this? For a bunch of fucking plastic and fluids. Like, that's disgusting. I don't.
But do what you want with your body. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts. I mean, at the end of the day, that's your money, my nigga.
Yeah, do you? As long as you happy with you. But like, as for me, yeah, I'm good. I
would much rather have a woman who's comfortable in her body versus a 32-year-old woman who out here trying to look like some 23-year-old woman who went to the same fucking doctor, bought the same player build and same player model. That ain't for me. I'm sorry.
I'm glad you're saying that though, because like on like not even trying to be toxic, but that my main thing is, bro, there's like 100 Instagram models that look exactly like this girl. Like, why do they build themselves the exact same
way?
That's my thing. Like, do what you want, but they look the exact same.
And with that being said, that's exactly why I love my girlfriend.
Same here. Love my fiance.
So transitioning to the next topic, last topic before we get into the Q&A, I'm gonna go a little bit off topic. I started a room the other day. My good friend Damo hopped in. Is Kobe overlooked?
I got kicked out his room. Y'all, he kicked me out the
room.
What? Is Kobe overlooked? So I've been listening.
I thought you meant like over Kevin Love. I'm like, bro, what are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about?
Is he? Hey, shout out to Kevin Love. Hey, you know what? No, on a serious tip, I really shout out to Kevin Love. He's not letting nobody peer pressure him into a buyout. He's not letting nobody pressure him into no trade request. He said, "No, nigga, I'm
fine here. Yeah,
I finessed this 60 mil bag, nigga. Y'all, we gonna ride this out. I don't care how many games we win, lose, or draw. I don't even got a dress. Okay, I just need those checks to cash.
But also, let's just say hypothetically he did go to a championship contender, and even if they won a championship, what does that do for his legacy? Like, does that make him go from like 75 all time to even 50?
I mean, depending on how good he played, if he goes to, let's say Kevin Love gets a buyout and he goes to like
Utah,
not even Utah, like Denver. Say he goes to Denver, and them niggas is just they go crazy, have some type of Phoenix type of year, and God forbid they actually pull it out and win it all. I feel like that does a lot for his career if he's effective. But if he gets a buyout, goes to the fucking Nets or Lakers, and ain't shit. He's just there for the ride. Like, nigga, okay.
Might as well be chilling, bro.
That's cool. Yeah, you might as well just stay in Cleveland.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Kevin Love is there's a group of players where winning a ring doesn't change your legacy to me. I don't think winning a ring changes legacy to me. If he was still putting up crazy numbers in Minnesota, I feel like that might have played more of a thing. But I don't think winning a ring like literally changed anything for me for Kevin Love.
So
I don't think he's washed either. I don't think he's ass either.
I don't think he's washed either. But if Kevin Love gets bought out and he goes to the Lakers and he's putting up 18 a game, shooting the fences and fuck. You don't think that does something for his career?
It's gonna help. Obviously, it's gonna help. But I'm talking about like, is it to like? Would I rather do that or just chill in Cleveland?
Correct. And to Biso's point, just a rough guesstimate. If we say that Kevin Love is 85 right now, like 85 greatest player of all time, if he goes and does exactly what you're talking about, Damo, does he get bumped into like the 70s, 60s, or
and if so, like what does that really
from
mean?
85 to 82? And then again, what does that mean ultimately? Because the next wave of players would probably kick him out and push him back to the 80 spot. So I just think, hey, collect that biz naive, collect that baggy. You feel what I'm saying, Kevin Love? I would just stay and collect that bag.
Shot the wolf with the resale, bro.
I'm just glad that he's not letting people pressure him with all these buyout talks. You know, they be pulling these fake narratives out. He came out, doubled down, and said, "What the fuck, nigga? I bought a new house in Cleveland, nigga. It's bad up here. The recession hit hard. You feel me? COVID done. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I'm getting foreclosures left, right, and sideways." But nevertheless, what I was saying was Kobe being overloved. I've been listening to some podcasts, and I don't know why, but they push this narrative of Kobe being the hardest working, hardest, training player out of everybody. Nobody outworked him, and that's why he's so great. Why don't we ever hear anything about any other NBA player working hard? Like, why did we push this narrative so much for Kobe? It's just a question. Is he overloved?
I feel like, depends on if those stories are true or not. I feel like a majority of them are. But when you compare them to everyone in the top 15, this dude right here. When you compare him to everyone in the top 15, aside from maybe Curry, like, he doesn't have anything about his physical attributes that really stand out. Like, he's coming into the league, he's really just a 6'6" shooting guard. And he worked his ass off to be arguably, I would say, top 5 most complete players ever. Like, barely any weaknesses in his game. So that requires a lot of work to get to that level.
It's Cap. I feel like he got the same measurables as Michael.
He wasn't as athletic as Michael. He wasn't
as athletic. Even with the hands, like Phil Jackson talks about Michael Jordan's hands and how big they were and how like that helped his game too.
Even then, I guess we're talking about an 18-year-old Kobe Bryant versus a 22-year-old Michael Jordan.
Your hands don't grow just because you go to college.
No, not that. Not that. I'm talking about like from a physical standpoint. Like he might have been coming out. He might have been a little weaker than Michael. Probably couldn't jump as high, but that's like, they were both high flyers, especially in their younger days. But I feel like he had the same thing as Michael. If we look at 22-year-old Kobe, or I'm just guessing at this point, 22-year-old Kobe and rookie year Michael, those are probably like the same players from like an athletic standpoint. That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like his build.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that because there are other guys who there's clear advantages when they're that. LeBron James at the age of 18 when he got to the league was built totally different than Kobe and MJ when they got to the league. Like, it's a difference with a lot of players. Like, Kobe's measurables definitely were a lot different. Like, not a lot different. Like, the size and height were probably like the only thing you can compare coming into the league. And yeah, you can say Jordan being in college, maybe his body was developed more. He was older. So, I mean, definitely. How many guys, unless you're special, how many guys is coming in from college and their bodies ain't built and their bodies are less built than the fucking high schoolers? Like, I don't. Kobe's
age 21 season, because that's when MJ entered the league, was 99 2000. And that's an all-star year for him. That's 22 and a half points. I mean, 47 from the field or whatever. But I feel like that's an athletic Kobe. Like that's an athletic.
Oh, I'm not saying he's not athletic. Yeah. I'm talking about gifted.
Athletic as Mike though.
Probably. Yeah. Like
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Because Mike literally has like, off the top of my head, like a 38, 39 inch vertical, I think. I don't even know what Kobe's.
Mike was floating in the air, jumping from the free throw line. This nigga Kobe was doing East Bay dunks in the dunk contest. Like, it's a difference.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's this push, this whole push for the Kobe mentality narrative and the whole work ethic narrative. I don't know how they're guesstimating how he works so much harder than X player. I don't think that putting like a slight on his measurables, like that's a reach to me to say like, yeah, he worked this hard. Like, it was talented.
Bro, I just want y'all to understand, chat. This nigga Omar's whole thing is, man, everybody saying Kobe worked hard, but how do they know he really worked hard? That's his whole fucking point. Like, everybody saying that nigga worked his ass off more harder than everybody, but did you watch the 15th man on the Supersonics work hard? I don't think you did. So how do you know he ain't work as hard as Kobe? That's his fucking point.
Hey, let me say this. I shouldn't have Googled Michael's vert. I Googled Kobe's vert and it was 38 inches. And then I Googled Michael Jordan's vert and they said it was 48 inches. I shouldn't have Googled that. Dog. That's what I'm saying. I should have Googled that.
You should have did that.
I should have Googled that shit. Hey, look, I'm not saying Kobe didn't work hard. I'm just saying I don't know how
he didn't work the hardest.
How do you compare that? Like, is Quentin Richardson really like going around the league like, okay, I see how hard he is working. He's definitely working harder than Shelvin Mack, I can tell you that. I'd be slandering
Shelvin Mack. Omar, it's a brotherhood, man. The stories travel in the league, bro. Niggas know what niggas is doing. Niggas know how niggas is working. A lot of these niggas got the same trainers unless you training with your high school coach. Like, niggas would know.
That's a new thing. That's a new thing with the same trainer thing, though. Like a newer thing.
Is it?
A newer thing. Yeah, a newer thing.
Shout out to Brendan for the 5 gift.
How much newer?
Like Tim Grover, Michael's trainer was exclusively doing Michael at the time.
Pause.
Oh, well, we're talking about niggas like Kobe though. Like Kobe.
Even Kobe's trainer was exclusively being trained by Kobe.
For how long?
I mean, a long time.
Because if he was exclusively training Kobe, that's so wrong. If he was only the Kobe until like 04.
No, if he was exclusively training him,
I'm saying he's training him up to like 04, 05, and then like say 06, he's like, you know what? Fuck it. Chris Paul, I'll train you. It is very easy for him to tell Chris Paul, a young Chris Paul, Kobe training stories. And again, unless you think Kobe Bryant's trainer is fucking lying, then that's on you. It's just like
I feel like it's weird that Chris Paul would be training and then Kobe's trainer would look at him and be like, "Damn, you going hard. You're not training as hard as Kobe. You fucking
that's not what it's like." But think about how many players. Train. Like, okay,
I think it's the frequency. I think it's with the frequency with how much he trains.
Kobe's. I'm not saying you're training with Kobe's personal trainer. You telling me a young Chris Paul who probably looked up to Kobe? I'm not gonna say he did, but who could have looked up to Kobe? You tell me he wouldn't have questions like, "Yo, I know you. What was Kobe doing in the gym, or how would Kobe go about doing this?" And he just drops gems and shit like that. You don't think?
No, he might have. He might have, and he might also say, "Yo, you on Kobe dick." But
you think that nigga Chris Paul was just in there shooting shots, and that nigga was like, "I like it, but Kobe shot 80 times the amount of shots you just took from right there, bro."
And he shot him harder. Like he was sweating harder than you.
Yeah, I hate this nigga so much, bro.
You fucking non-water drinking ass nigga. I'm just saying. I feel like essentially this whole mom.
Omar be doubting the fuck out of Kobe every pod, bro. Swear, bro.
Again, I refuse to talk Kobe Bryant. It gets out of hand.
Somebody said Omar's a Kobe hater because Lowe's a Kobe fan.
Hey, and there we have it. With that being said, do we need to transition over to the Q&A?
Well, Mark, did you grow up as a Laker fan, or like were you that one Atlanta Hawks fan in the family?
No, nigga, yeah, that one Atlanta Hawks fan in the family, like that.
Yeah, okay.
You think him and Lowe was gonna rep the same team growing up? No,
Atlanta Hawks, LeBron James, of course. And then the only thing that I knew about the Lakers, well, not knew about the Lakers because my brother, of course, but Magic Johnson was fire. Magic Johnson has always and will always be fire.
Magic's a legend, bro. The real MJ, bro. I'll say it every time.
All right, let me send out the invite in the chat. Since we are on Zoom, I'm going to need to send out the invite link to y'all. And it's going to be very similar to the Discord. There's going to be a queue. Going to bring y'all up.
Thought she was going to say
it's going to be a Q. There's going to be a.
I thought you were going to say that.
It's going to be a Q. There's going to be a. Bro, I'm waiting for this Jake Paul fight, bro. Who y'all think winning?
Not Jake Paul.
No.
You got Jake Paul beating Wood?
No. I think Jake Paul isn't going to win. This one going to be losing.
Oh. That's a weird way to answer the question. Yo, who y'all got winning? I think Jake Paul. No, I don't win. I think Jake Paul gonna lose.
I think
no, I just said not Jake Paul. You're like, you think Jake Paul?
You said I got Jake Paul.
Oh no.
Shit. I'm a noob at boxing. I ain't gonna lie. I'm casual as hell. So fuck it. I want him to lose because it seems funnier that way. Let me vote the other dude. The other dude.
I'm gonna say this.
Who do you think?
As an MMA stan, Woodley was my nigga back when I was first getting into MMA. He was fired in his prime. Loved him. He has let me down a lot recently. He has got his ass beat by a lot of niggas I thought he should have beat.
Oh, fuck.
And this is also boxing. This is MMA. He has hands, but it's not like he's one of the best strikers in his division at the time. He's a one hit, and then I'm going to try to wrestle you, or I'm going to try to get a takedown type of guy. He's not, I'm going to hit you and keep hitting you and mixing you up type of dude. So I can see a world where he gets outboxed by Jake Paul, because Jake Paul can box. Like I'm not one of those people that's going to hate on him.
You are high on the Paul.
Dom,
brother.
Yeah, I'm about to say every time there's a Paul fight, Dom's the dude that, I mean, there's a chance. There's a chance.
There is, bro.
I mean, no shit. There's always gonna be a chance. What the fuck?
No. See, no. In boxing, there's not always a chance. It's different. MMA, there's always a chance. It's one shot, somebody can be out. In boxing, it is way less of a, oh man, one shot's gonna put him out type shit. Like boxing is strictly you gotta have it or you don't. That's why with the Logan Paul Floyd fight, I was like, oh, I know Floyd's gonna win. But if he's lollygagging out there and really let Logan hit him because Logan's bigger, it might be a problem. But Floyd didn't do that. I'm just saying, Jake Paul, it is very possible for Jake Paul to outbox Tyron Woodley. Now, I do believe if Jake's chin ain't like that, because we haven't seen his chin tested. If his chin's not like that, he can get knocked the fuck out because Tyron can hit. But Tyron's not a boxer. He's a striker. It's a big difference. So I just don't want people to be fucking surprised if Jake Paul really go out there and outboxes this nigga and he goes to decision and this nigga wins or it's a draw. Like, a lot of niggas think, oh, he about to go out there and get knocked out. Nigga, it ain't that easy with the boxing gloves on, bro. I promise you.
Well, I'm trying to get Brendan in here, but it still says it's joining. Cool, bro.
Yo.
What up?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna take this to the extreme. I was gonna ask you, Omar, about Kobe, in that green room, but you guys were full. If we are to not believe the stories that were told about Kobe, then should we believe the stories about Bill Cosby?
What the fuck?
All right, y'all. Look, man, my wings is here. This was fun. If we talking about Bill Cosby, not
PC, bro.
Bill Cosby now, though.
Nobody said anything about not believing story. Get Cole Bro out of here.
Yeah,
Cole
I don't know.
I
wasn't involved, but I was paying attention. I don't know how you got. I don't know how you got that, my boy.
Bro, cool, bro. I love the question, bro.
I don't. I'm not gonna lie.
Go back to the waiting room, bro.
Bye, cool, bro.
I fucks with cool, bro, but I don't like that question.
Hey,
if we don't believe the stories about Kobe,
you gotta fuck with Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
Father George. What up?
So, boys.
What up?
What's good?
God, damn,
what's good, man?
Bro, low-key, I gotta think of a question right now. Fuck, I'm just spit one out.
If you have a comment on something we talked about today, you can
that works too.
Yeah. Okay. A lot of people say that they miss like old Kanye. What's like old Kanye to you guys?
Late registration, graduation, college dropout, those days.
I mean, you listen to the music directly, you can tell there's an obvious difference. It's a lot less of the, I mean, hell, to keep it in layman's terms, there's a lot less of the choir sticks. There's a lot less melodies, and it's more so Kanye West kind of. Kanye brag rapped a lot more back then when you really think about it, and it was
a better rapper.
He just did.
It's the way that he brag rapped. Like he wasn't talking about how he just fucked bitches and gets money. He talks about how he was prolific for being the guy that was like, I'm the like. Everybody says I'm the best in game. I'm like God on a microphone. Like I'm Jesus, my nigga. Like he took it to a different level when it came to brag rap. He knew how to tell a hell of a story. And nowadays, Kanye kind of takes you through his life. And
there's a lot of production. There's a lot of emphasis on production now.
Yeah, he takes you through his life and production.
I don't think people realize it's like Kanye's not a rapper. He's a beat maker.
DJ Kanye.
He's a hip hop artist. He's a beat maker. He's a music maker or whatever. But in his early days or whatever, he had a notebook full of raps, and through him and GLC and not Cool Bro. Damn, I was gonna say Cool Bro, but him and GLC and Rhymefest, like they perfected those raps that he already had in his head, and they were okay, but just making them more hip hop or whatever, making them pretty good. But after he ran out of these, let's say it was a 3-subject spiral notebook full of raps. After he ran out of those 3-subject spiral notebooks full of raps, that was it. And since he's not a rapper, it took him a long time to fill that 3-spiral notebook full of raps. But after that, I mean, he didn't have anything else, like from a rap perspective, but he knew how to make music. So he would just make music at that point. So that's what we mean from the old Kanye. The combination of that three subject spiral bound notebook of good raps that have been tweaked or whatever from like actual lyricists with his level of production and music making. That's old Kanye.
Dang. I didn't know about that.
I mean, I didn't know about that. I ain't gonna lie. I just did not know. Yeah, like that would be a huge point of it. And then Kanye also as well. Kanye kind of like, dude, there's just moments in the game that are just iconic, man. The dude splitting his jaw and rapping through the wire is like one of the goated songs. It's like when you're so great back to back to back, at this point you have such a high precedent that there's gonna be some people that think Donda is mid or trash due to that precedent that he set. Obviously, Donda coming from a nigga like Gunna would be like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, it's Kanye West. So some people are gonna say it's some shit. Some people are gonna say it's great. Same, and like, I'm gonna leave it with this because I'm not trying to go on a tangent here, but when we talked about that Mount Rushmore earlier, and the subject was often that J. Cole is overlooked, and we went at it about J. Cole. One thing about that Mount Rushmore for certain, in my opinion, we know who's not fourth. It's not Kanye. we can sit there and think like it's not Kanye. Kanye is not the worst of that four.
It's Cole.
Oh, yeah.
It's Cole.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, it's Cole.
Eminem.
It's Cole.
It literally cannot be Kanye.
Yeah, it's Cole.
I think
it's Eminem. Yeah, it's Eminem.
It's Eminem.
Yeah, Eminem's fourth easily. But I would say honestly, I would think classic Kanye or old Kanye is pre his mom dying. His mom dying is what changed everything.
Yeah,
that's what a lot of people don't realize too. Like everyone says he's going crazy, which nigga is crazy. When you feel guilty about killing the most important person in your life, nigga, it'll drive you crazy. Like he ain't been the same since that, and that's pretty obvious. Anything pre-mom's death, nigga, is classic Kanye, classic like old Kanye, good Kanye.
I agree. Appreciate your question.
Of course.
All right, we can get
boys.
Peace out, man. All right, we can get one more question in here. From Markel.
Yeah.
If he can join. Yo. Oh yeah, he doesn't hear us yet. Yeah, always.
All right, is he here now?
Yo. What up? What up?
Imagine he fumbles.
All right, you got 5 seconds, bro. Oh, he's muted. Yo, can you hear us?
Wait. I'll restart it because an effort was made. 3, 2, 8. He's not. GG.
Well, that's it for the Q&A.
Get him out of here.
I don't know if Omar's coming back to outro this whole thing, but
shit.
Yo, when does the Paul fight start?
The card's on now, but
I'm about to
right
say
now,
second, really. Whenever they get
right now, it's some women fighting right now, but and this ain't looking so good so far either.
That nigga had a face of concern. I know you probably didn't mean to, but you had a face of concern. Like,
yeah, one of these women shouldn't be in the ring. I'm gonna just say that
it's a female fight. Oh no.
Oh, yo, Dom. How'd that stand-up comedy thing go, bro? I saw that.
Oh yeah. How was that?
Yeah.
Oh man, that was fun. It went good. A lot better than I thought. My dad definitely thought I was gonna be awful. He thought I was gonna be trash. My dad thought I was gonna be trash, bro. And his words are, I look comfortable and I look like I wanted to be up there and I was fine up there, but I need to work on my material. That's what he said. And I was like, seeing how I didn't have no material, I just went up that motherfucker. I agree. Like when I got there, it was open mic night. Everybody that went up, niggas had notebooks with all they fucking jokes, and niggas had that
was off the dome? That was off the dome?
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. That was really good off the dome. If that's your first time.
My dad told me, the shit was at 8. My dad told me probably 4 or 5 o'clock, like, yo, I got a meeting with the dude, blah, blah, blah. Do you want to do it? I'm like, yeah, bet. And I sat in bed next to my girl for probably 30 minutes. Like, well, I'm gonna go with it. Old people. Closed my eyes, thought of a routine, and was like, I'm rock with that, and went from there. Like, I didn't even write shit down. I just went with stories that I had and just how I felt. Low key thinking about, well, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it again Tuesday, but I'm probably gonna, depending on how I feel tomorrow, I'm gonna probably write a couple things down just to have like a basis. But I'm trying to free flow it again, just off of how I feel. Because my whole thing was I want to be comfortable.
I couldn't do that.
You sounded. I said the key thing to me was you sounded like you've watched stand up before. Which, like, a lot of people who debut stand up, they act like they've never seen it before, and they just talk and fumble and da. So you sound like you were somewhat like you know what you're doing. Honestly, my biggest advice, bro, would be to perfect that story that you got. Kevin Hart done told the same 10 stories like 50 times before he blew up for real, and even when he blew up, he told the same story like 5 times. Perfect your story. If you ain't got nothing new coming your way, perfect your material.
I agree.
Nigga, I feel it. That's like, and that's another thing. I remember when I first graduated high school, I wanted to be a comedian. Like, that was one of the, outside of being an analyst, I was like, nigga, I've always like making people laugh. So I wanted to be a comedian, but I was so fucking scared to try to do stand up, and I never really took it serious. But I've been watching comedians literally my whole life. Like, ever since I was a kid, I've watched comedians, and my whole thing was, shit, I've been doing podcasting for the longest. I was killing in debate. I know I can speak. Public speaking has never been a problem. I played sports, so I've always had a spotlight or had all eyes on me, or someone had to play in front of a crowd my whole life. So having motherfuckers look at me, not a problem. I don't get nervous about that. So I just want to make sure I didn't freeze up. Like, that was my whole thing. But I just gotta get my material better, and just stick with it. That's my whole thing. Just want to stick with it, keep getting better. And probably gonna start dropping them shits on YouTube pretty soon.
Yeah, you never know, bro. All it takes is one clip. Motherfuckers go binge watching your shit, and I say, you're a stand up comedian. You know what I'm saying? So
you know what's funny? It was my first time. Literally went up first. Like, I signed up to go first. It was my first time signing to go first. I was the funniest nigga there. Like, out of all it was niggas that said they was doing comedy for months and years and did their own shows and shit, and they fucking sucked.
There's some of those overthinkers. There's some of those overthinkers.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying. You sound like you watched it.
He had his own show and was like, yeah, I did my own shows, did this, that, and the third, man. I'm straight. I'm valid. Got up there and was mumbling, stuttering, fumbling words. I'm like, nigga, who paid you? Like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah. To bring it to the creator space, we've had this conversation before. Like, I feel like a problem creators have is they look into the analytics too much, try to pre-plan shit. This is a problem I have too. But then there's motherfuckers like Click that literally just everything just comes natural to him, type shit. So, some people just got it like that, bro. But Omar, welcome back.
Hey, welcome back. So we can end this bitch. Hey, yes, all right, man. Welcome. We're back. That's all I gotta say. We're back, and we're back to streaming. Some upcoming news we have, or some new news, I guess. We have signed a agreement with Twitch to be a part of the Twitch Sports program. Mm-hmm. What that means is you'll get more content from us. You'll get more content from us. I mean, there will be random streams. There will be some other planned streams, but we will be doing more than just the Sunday night and Wednesday night podcasts. We're going to be doing anything and everything, especially sports related. So you'll get some basketball, you'll get some UFC. We'll fake baseball one time. I think that would be hella hilarious.
Shit. Y'all can fake baseball. I ain't watching that bullshit.
I'm going to tell them fake shit.
I ain't neither way.
I'm about to be like, yo, chat, drop some sports y'all want us to talk about. Like,
call me what the fuck you want. If it ain't a hoop or end zone, I'm not joining. What? I'm not joining. I watch a fight if it got a celebrity in it. On God.
This nigga here.
But ultimately, more shows means more content, means more guests, means more opportunities for even you as a sub to be on this on the podcast or on this platform. Yeah. So with that being said, the only way that you'll be in the know is if you're in the know. And that means following all of us on Twitter, following us on Instagram as well.
Your socials right here, man.
Socials is right there. Following us on YouTube I'm back to posting. Shameless plug. And also subscribe and follow the podcast. That's the only way that this can happen. But that's the way that you guys can get much more content. And if you're a subscriber, you're going to be a part of this content. There's no other way to put it. With that being said, I think that's it. Oh, make sure y'all leave a 5-star review if you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts. And with that being said, be sold. Say goodbye to the people.
Peace out, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed episode 1 of season 3. Big things to come. Had a big meeting yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Big things to come. Whoa.
Hey,
Hey,
Benjamin.
yo.
Hey, yo. Hey,
Mr.
yo.
Bitches.
Can you? I mean, is it?
I'm flattered, but
Yeah,
you gonna get it.
Big things coming in.
You gonna get this content. You gonna get this content. You see what I'm saying?
Can we hold it in 1 or 2 hands?
Whoa.
These contents?
1 or 2 hands. Stop. Go ahead.
1 or 2 hander? Okay.
Yeah, appreciate y'all for coming out, man. Appreciate y'all for coming out. Stay tuned.
Sage, say goodbye to the people, man.
All right, chat. Look, man. The episode 1 down the books. Speaking of episodes, man, I'm probably going to stream episode 2 of the motherfucking challenge. I already know we getting down on that jump. Man, what's 8 times 9, chat? But look, follow me on Twitch and YouTube, TSO_Sage. Add a 2-3 for the IG, remove it for the Twitter. I'ma fuck with y'all, man. Take care and stay blessed.
Sage got these niggas doing math in the chat.
Man, what's 8 times 9, man? What's 8 times 9?
Daddy Hubby Damo. Say goodbye to the people.
Man. All right, Chad, it's been your Monster Midnight Snack, and we will be back, man. Dom Church 97 on YouTube. Drop the 9-7, add a 3-3, and a young Damo for the IG. Had to copy Sage on that. That was fucking awful. Nah, man. Follow us on everything, bro. Follow my TikTok. I'm actually going to start posting again. I had to, give it some time to make sure my next post don't get me banned again, I had to make sure them eyes ain't on me no more. I've been
You're a menace on TikTok, bro. Holy shit.
Hey, it's only about to get worse. Trust me. It's only getting worse.
I keep lying about my TikTok. I need to stop lying about TikTok. I need to do this shit.
Yo, Sage, you literally made a TikTok like 3 weeks ago. Like you told me you did, and you haven't posted.
Lying about my TikTok, bro. Like, what's up,
Sage? I promise you, it's fun. You just listen. You can either take the me route or the Omar route. Omar is so much more wholesome than I am. Omar is just go his route. Trust me, because this route over here. This ain't for everybody. This route is not modified.
It's just crazy posting something and then waking up and seeing like 50,000 views on it. Like, imagine doing that on YouTube. Like, that shit's wild.
And mind you, it's not even like planned. I'm not planning nothing. I low-key just cut the TikTok on and would do whatever trend or just say some stuff.
Yeah,
bro. It sounds sweet.
I'm
just stupid. I don't know.
I literally tried to do the trends for like a week. That shit didn't work, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just be vulgar. Fuck it. And hey, it was only up from there.
And it's the trends. I say it's the trends that I like, but nevertheless, first and foremost, Tuesday is my debut back on YouTube. Debut back. How does that work? Tuesday, I'm coming back on YouTube with a fresh upload. I'll probably hit you guys twice this week with a video or whatever. Got the stash fully stashed out. So make sure you pop out on there. Everyone that knows about the post-pod show, we're going to be on Green Room tonight. So make sure you hop in there. I'm not going to go to sleep on y'all. And last but not least, shout out to Marcus. Marcus is a regular in my Green Rooms. He's in Mobile, Alabama, in that category for a hurricane. He said he's not kind of gonna get hit by it, but he is gonna get hit by it. He's at a dormitory school or something like at a boarding school. So
stay safe, everyone in that area. For real, stay safe.
Shout out to Marcus and shout out to everyone in that area. But with that being said, we'll see y'all next time.